This is going to be potentially one of the cooler videos I've ever made since I started making videos here on YouTube, and this is because I'm going to go through 12 different ETFs and share with you guys how much of every single one of these ETFs you would need to buy into in order to earn $1,000 per month in dividends. Now this is going to be fun and a little bit different because I'm going to go through not only 12 different ETFs and go through the math and share with you how easy or potentially tough it might be depending on the ETF to earn $1,000 per month. But also on top of that, these 12 ETFs are more or less some of my personal favorite ETFs, so you're sort of getting a behind the scenes look at some of my favorite holdings, along with the $1,000 math, which is going to be pretty cool. Now the other cool thing is that we're going to start off with some super low yielding ETFs that might take a boatload of capital to earn $1,000 per month, but then towards the end of the video, we're going to go higher and higher yield, and that's until things get sort of out of control. So if you want to see which 12 ETFs can earn you $1,000 per month in dividends from the hardest to the easiest, make sure to stick around, drop a link down below, and let's get right into it. My A to Z dividend investing ebook has helped countless dividend investors get started with their journey. And my custom dividend tracker that I'm constantly using here on the channel has also helped so many investors stay on track and allow them to see their dividend income in real time. Well, today I have another treat for you guys. I'm not only going to offer you my A to Z dividend investing ebook and the custom dividend tracker, but also just for a short limited time, I'm going to be adding in my brand new weekly dividend blueprint ebook to show you how you can get started with weekly dividend ETFs and add this into your investing strategy. This offer is not going to last long, so go ahead and click the first link down below in my description, and you're going to get both ebooks and the custom dividend tracker bundle. But like I said, please act fast because this won't be around for long. Now let's get back into the video. Now again, just generally speaking, a lot of these ETFs are some of my favorite ETFs. Again, some more than others, but all these ETFs are either inside my portfolio in some capacity, or I've at least thought about adding them. Now the first ETF that can earn you $1,000 per month, but it's going to be a little bit harder to do so, is of course the VOO ETF or the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, which you guessed it, tracks the S&P 500. Now VOO is obviously much more of a growth name, but still does pay a dividend. The last dividend was around $1.73 per share per quarter. Now if we were to divide 173 by 3, that means we would get 58 cents more or less, which means you would need to own around 1,724 shares of VOO in order to earn $1,000 per month in dividends. Now, VOO as of right now is like $545 per share, so that means that you would have to own almost $1 million worth of this ETF in order to just earn $1,000 per month. Now, the next ETF is going to be much easier than that, but I promise you guys, as the video goes on, it's going to get more and more simple. The next one is the SCHD ETF. This is a dividend growth style ETF that offers exposure to growth, but also dividends and dividend growth. Now, as far as how much SCHD pays in dividends on a monthly basis, it pays a quarterly dividend of around 27 cents as of the most recent. That's around 8 or 9 cents per share per month as of right now. So that means that you would have to own around 11,111 shares of SCHD, which currently cost around $28 per share. So now we're talking around $311,000. Now the next ETF is even higher yield, so this one's going to make it even easier to earn the potential $1,000 per month in dividends. We're talking about DIVO, the Amplify CWP Enhanced Dividend Income ETF, another one of my favorites. This ETF offers income potential because it's full of different dividend paying stocks, but then also sells covered calls on individual stocks. Now this ETF pays around a 5% more or less distribution rate, so it's almost double the yield compared to the last one. Now on average, DIVO pays around 17 cents per share per month more or less, which means you need around 5,882 shares of DIVO, which at around $42 per share, we're talking $247,000 invested into DIVO in order to earn $1,000 per month. Now the next ETF that you could use to earn $1,000 per month is another higher yielding one. Now we're talking 8.56%. So remember, we started off at like a percent or two of yield. Now we're already almost up to 9. And as the video goes on, we're going to get closer and closer to 100 and then beyond. Now QDVO pays around 19 cents per share per month, and based on the current price of QDVO, which by the way invests in more growth-oriented stocks and then does cover calls on those names to reduce volatility but also to earn a ton of income. An investor would need around 130K into QDVO in order to earn 1,000 bucks. The next name is JEPQ, another really popular income-focused ETF. Now JEPQ as of right now yields around 10%, so we are now getting up there. And based off of the most recent payout for JEPQ, the 45-cent payout, that means an investor would need around 2,222 shares of JEPQ, which currently costs around 56 bucks per share. So now we're talking $124,000 and invest it all into JEPQ in order to earn 1,000 bucks per month. Next up, another one of my favorites, SPYI, or the NEOS S&P 500 High Income ETF. This is another monthly payer. It pays around 12% yield, which is not bad whatsoever. Now, SPYI pays around 51 cents per share per month, more or less, so you need around 1,960 shares of SPYI, which currently cost around 50 bucks per share, so $98,000 invested into this one, and you're going to find yourself earning around 1,000 bucks per month. A few more to go through, guys. These are going to get higher and higher yield. QQQI, the NEO's NASDAQ 100 High Income ETF. And side note, if you guys are interested in dividend investing, I constantly analyze different dividend stocks and ETFs on my channel, so check out some of my other videos. Now, this ETF pays on average around 60 cents per share per month, so we would need just shy of 1,700 shares of this one, which currently costs around $52 per share. So now we're talking $86,000, and there we are, $1,000 per month. Another one of my favorites, SVOL, or the Simplified Volatility Premium ETF, which yields around 16-17%. Now, the last month payout was 27 cents per share per month. This means you would need 3,700 plus shares of SVOL in order to earn that $1,000 per month. Now, SVOL costs just under 21 bucks per share, so now we're talking $76,000, and there we are, 1,000 bucks per month. Now I would say we're getting into the ultra high yield territory, 20% yield for SPYT, or the Defiance S&P 500 Income Target ETF. Now, this ETF pays around 32 cents per share per month, which means we would need around 3,125 shares of it in order to earn 1,000 bucks per month. Now, it costs around $19 per share as of right now, so we're talking $60,000, and we're at $1,000 per month. Next, we have FEPI, 25.2% distribution rate with this one. FEPI just as of recently paid $1.25 per share per month, which means we would need around 800 shares of this one in order to have a consistent more or less $1,000 per month. Now, FEPI costs around 48 bucks per share, so we're talking $38,400. And there we have it, $1,000 per month in income. Now, we do have two more to go through. First, we have ZVOL, the Volatility Premium Plus ETF, which offers a 32% distribution rate. Now, ZVOL pays around 48.5 cents per share per month. We would need around 2,000 shares of ZVOL, which costs around $18 per share, so we're talking $34,000. Now, last but not least, the final boss of ultra high yield, MSTY. How many shares of this ETF would you potentially need to buy into in order to earn $1,000 per month? Well, based off the most recent payout of $2, that means you need 500 shares of MSTY in order to earn 1,000 bucks per month. Now, MSTY, as a film in this video, costs around 20 bucks per share, so we're talking $10,000 invested in order to earn $1,000 per month. Now, even though we talked about multiple different ETFs, again, ranging from the lowest yield, maybe more growth oriented, into some of the highest, craziest yields you've ever seen, and I share with you guys what it would take to earn $1,000 per month potentially. I lastly, most importantly, want to hear from you guys down below. When it comes to generating income for your portfolio, what are some stocks or ETFs that you're buying like crazy as of right now that are helping you boost your portfolio as a current? Drop some of the ticker symbols in my comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to please drop a like on it and subscribe for more future content like this. Thanks as always for stopping by, and if you are interested in investing, make sure to check out these recent videos I posted right here.